Welcome back. Today, we're going to discuss transformational leadership, which is often described in contrast to transactional leadership. Transactional leadership is a kind of rudimentary expectation setting. If you do X, you will be rewarded in the near term. And if you do Y, you will not be rewarded or penalized. It's based entirely on the short-term self-interests of the leader and their followers. Transformational leadership takes a longer-term view, aspiring to align the interests and values of employees with the mission and work of the organization. These leaders influence and inspire employees by creating a vision of success and a roadmap for getting there, role modeling desired behaviors, and holding employees and themselves accountable to high standards. They encourage innovation and creativity in employees, strive to understand each employee's needs for growth, and work to support the development of those employees. Transformational leadership is associated with positive outcomes due to its going beyond self-interest and seeking higher goals and more selfless ideals. These leaders exhibit more citizenship behaviors and inspire those behaviors in their followers. They raise morale and confidence in their teammates and subordinates and encourage them to work as a team rather than individuals. Ways to become this type of leader include showcasing team successes, demonstrating confidence in employee abilities, delivering clear messaging around goals and expectations, taking responsibility for one's own failures, providing feedback to others, promoting critical thinking and dialogue, cultivating curiosity and shared decision-making, actively listening, and providing customized development opportunities. You may now be wondering, how is this different from servant leadership? Well, in addition to some nuances in the exact indicators of these leadership styles, the core differentiation is that transformational leadership's primary focus is the best interest of the organization, whereas servant leadership is about the best interest of the employees under your wing as a leader. That might lead you to think that transformational leadership is the best style that produces the best outcomes for an organization. But there's no evidence that that's true. In fact, if I were a betting person, I would place my bets on servant leadership. Why? Organizations are evolving entities, as are the societal needs that they serve. And most people, being very realistic here, are not great at long-term planning. There's a reason that many organizations revisit their strategic plans every 3 years or so. What's best in specific terms for an organization today may not be what's best in 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years. But what will always be in an organization's best interest is recruiting and retaining top talent. Whatever stock organizations may put in the technology of the moment, be it AI or anything else, an organization's most important asset will always be its people. And thus the most important strategy will always be creating an environment where the best people want to be. That's why it's my perspective that a people-centered leadership strategy is the ideal one to adopt. And in that spirit, next week we'll move on to another leadership style near to my heart, inclusive leadership. Spoiler alert, I might have a bit of bias in favor of this style because I was on the team that established it. Until next time.